Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Digi and today I have some news about Super Toilet Brawl. Ain't good. But before I keep going, just want to let you guys know I'm currently away on a vacation trip. This is a pre-recording. I should be back on July 2nd. Alright, so for those who do not remember, Super Toilet Brawl is one of the OG Skibidi Toilet game wave defense style. It is perfection. It is nostalgia overload, okay? Now, the game is still open. You can still play it. However, it's not receiving any updates. In the last video I made was talking about how they are actually going to be bringing it back. Ultra Toilet Brawl. However, I've gotten some news, but let's backtrack a little. So back in February the 20th, 3 days before my birthday, we got this, the Ultra Toilet Brawl progress update. Since Christmas, we have made slow progress, but currently it's getting faster. So everything was on track. 4 maps have been created, and then the maps used in the first release of UTB, there are all new maps that are able to be selected and played. Massive W. We have models being remodeled. There will be less lag, better gameplay. Both PC and mobile will be able to play without any issues. And then there will also be more characters added. The animations were going to be just even better, more unique, and more action-based. It's just, mwah. Okay, everything was going so well. Then March 27th happened. Ultra Toilet Brawl status. This is how long it's been in development. 5 months. They received over 500,000 funding with the assist of the owner of Toilet World Roleplay 2. And they made a decision earlier that day. The game manager and the owner. Now, then, here is why the project will be stopped. Oh, gosh. March 27th was the saddest day ever. Status of Skibidi Toilet. Now, this was at the peak of Skibidi Toilet just being tanked. Upon recently, some of you may be aware of this, but there was in fact a change of Skibidi Toilet. This being the channel representing this franchise owned by Alexi, but recently their channel was changed from Defuk Boom to Skibidi. This has recently resulted to heavy, major backlash to the community of Skibidi Toilet, as it shows how much Invis truly does not care. I add that part in. Owns the series and the channel, much less of how they own Alexi's rights. Not to mention that by the time we release Ultra Toilet Brawl being late 2026, the community of Skibidi Toilet would be declined so much that given the decline of traction and the rise of views and likes, Skibidi Toilet would have lost 85% of media clearings. This means Ultra Toilet Brawl released would not be successful as Super Toilet Brawl. Neither would we be able to be as gameplay prone. So pretty much they're saying because of Invis, Skibidi Toilet is dying. There's no point on making this game if there's nothing new and nothing exciting. Progression: when developing a game from very little, it takes a very large amount of time and planning. This project has been given a ton of planning prior this. However, the project has given to us much later than anticipated, and the developers already appointed for this project had either changed fields or left Skibidi Toilet entirely. Due to this, we would have lost out some developers who would have been able to make this a much cleaner and higher quality project. But we have been scraping by for something that would have been easier be it English, being a 2025 instead of October. So there seemed like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. But then a glimmer, a shine from the darkness. They sent this the same day in response. Pretty much saying, we're sorry this has happened. This is essentially goodbye for now. If Skibidi Toilet manages to do a crazy comeback within the next 6 to 8 months, this project can be revived. But if it cannot, then Ultra Toilet Brawl will be laid to rest as a game concept that stopped in development. This has honestly broken my heart for you all. Now, looking at this from where we are now, with Law by Mike potentially getting something done, there's hope. However, it may not be the same kind of hope you're hoping for. So this is the owner. All right. Hello. As many of you know, I'm currently working on a sequel to Super Toilet Brawl called Super Bot Brawl. The Alliance will be replaced by Roblox gear races, sword race, bomb race, and rocket launcher race, etc. The toys will be replaced by the bots. The game will also take inspiration from classic Roblox. I posted a couple of sneak peeks about Super Bot Brawl already in that chat. I'm currently looking for modelers who can help with the development. I'll be picking out 2, maybe more, people with exceptional skill who meet the requirements. Here are the requirements. I mean, this was back in May, so it was just last month, by the way. 1 or more years of experience with Blender, experience with modeling armor and characters, a professional portfolio showcasing various examples of past work. Please DM me. I will be paying a certain amount of Robux. So boom, there is the light at the end of the tunnel. It's not Ultra Toilet Brawl. However, like I said, with Law by Mike stepping in, we might just get Ultra Toilet Brawl. But until then, all we can do is hold our breath and wait and see more about this Super Bot Brawl. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe down below, join the Bad Hunting Squad today. Thank you to everyone who's currently a channel member and supporting it. As always, stay awesome, stay cool, go bad hunting. Bye-bye.